Well, guys, I got my car. I was excited to drive it, about 400, 500 miles to South Carolina from Maryland. But I didn't expect to be in the car this long. So I picked it up from northern Maryland outside of Delaware. I am now 60 miles from Richmond, Virginia. If you don't know the East Coast, that's normally an hour and a half drive, maybe 2 hours. I left the dealership at 11. It is now 3. It's taking me 4 hours to get through Maryland. I just got into Virginia like 25, 30 miles ago. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna get real acquainted with the 335 on I-95. So yeah, enjoy. What's up, guys? So we're riding through Brooklyn. I want you guys to take a little ride with me. Excuse all the bumps because there will be bumps, and I want it to be real. This road's an ass in Brooklyn, so good to have fun with me. But the car's back in Brooklyn. Oh, I'm gonna forewarn you, this is not on any gimbal or any super crazy mount. This is on my regular cell phone mount. I'm just moving my car. The street sweepers went through, so I want my car right back in front of my house where I got cameras. So I'm probably gonna ride around the block for like 20 minutes. But anyways, car's back in Brooklyn. I put about 2,000 miles on it since I picked it up. Picked it up Friday in Maryland, drove to South Carolina, drove all around South Carolina getting some work done this weekend. Kicked it with the family a little bit and then drove back. So I picked it up with like 98,200 miles. Now it's at 101,165. Oh no, 100,165. So just shy of 2,000 miles. I found 2 potential issues with the car, maybe 3. After driving it for about 100 miles, the service engine light came on. I ran the code. It was a P2098, which is lean condition second bank. So that could mean a few things. Essentially, that the root cause is there's there's oxygen in the exhaust system somewhere where it should be. So whether that's an exhaust leak, a bad O2 sensor, or a leak somewhere else. People said vacuum leaks. Some people say it might be a small crack in the charge pipe. I didn't see anything in the charge pipe, but to be honest, I didn't take the air box off. I went under the car, looked that way, and kind of just really stuck my head in there. It's not a good way to see everything, but it's running fine as far as I know. It's fast as hell for a stock car. I did not expect this to be that stout. I had a kid and one of the new STIs run up on me. and we did a 40 roll. He took off on me a little bit until I hit third gear, and it was game over. And it was weird. I just put the car in sport. The car is stock, and it's quiet, and all I hear is all this Subi goodness getting quiet. So that was a good kill. Didn't expect that, but I was like, hey, I gotta see where this car is at, stock. So that was fun. That was a good one. But anyways, so that light came on about 100 miles after I left the dealership. It went off Saturday night. I was driving and it went off. I cleared it and it came back when I was on my way to South Carolina, and Saturday it went off on its own. I got under the car Saturday as well, found a whole bunch of oil residue all over the place. They did tell me they changed the valve cover gasket, and I sprayed everything off. The residue was old, and it wasn't real thick. It was like a film. It was like maybe somebody spilled oil or something and just never wiped it up good. And it sprayed off pretty easy, most of it. So I don't think it was there long. So I don't know what's wrong with that. But I sprayed it off. I made sure I checked. There's no leaks that I can see. Nothing was leaking. Nothing was leaking on the ground in the driveways where I parked. I made sure I stayed in one spot, and even at my parents' house where I was staying, put some cardboard down, because one, my dad is particular about his damn driveway and oil, and as many projects as I have failed at his house, he knows I make a mess. But I wanted to just make sure that I caught anything that leaked. Nothing leaked for 2 days, so I don't know. But that's gonna go into my maintenance plan. I'm changing all the gaskets that I can, oil pan, oil filter housing, everything. I'm even probably gonna do exhaust gaskets too, just because of that code that came up. So I just want to make sure that I get all the gaskets and leaks checked out. If the light keeps coming back, I'm gonna do a leak down test, just to make sure there's no vacuum lines or anything. But really, I don't think it's anything major. But I'm gonna stay on top of that. Other than that, I folded the mirrors in this morning. I parked on the street. Street sweepers are coming, and people are gonna be double parking. When I went to go fold them back out, that driver's mirror went right past the normal stop point. So that means that little pin in the mirror is stuck. So there's like a 10-minute fix for that. It requires drilling a little hole, lubricating the pin in the spring, and that should fix it. I'll probably do a video on that later, but I'm not all worried about that. And I said 3 problems. I think that's it. So the leak, the oil leak, the mirror, oh yeah, and the O2 sensor. So yeah, but as of right now, problem free, no check engine light, nothing. So I'm just getting used to, one, having a car in the city and avoiding potholes again, because I don't have my company car that I don't care about. Got my personal car, and not tearing this thing up. So my next thing will be probably a lot of maintenance. I got about $2,600 worth of things I need to buy for maintenance: spark plugs, coils, all these gaskets I was talking about. There's a lot of other things, you know, but the basic things you should do before you tune. And then I'm gonna get to the tuning. I've actually already started meeting a whole bunch of N54 guys in NYC, New York, tri-state plus PA area. Everybody's got a lot of good knowledge, so thanks to you guys, I have a good starting foundation. I've done a lot of research. I've been in the E90 community since 2012 now, yeah. So I've always done a lot of research. So this is gonna be a fun project. So I think that's all I really got. Car's home, man. Oh, last night another guy with a 335 parked right in front of me. Same color, same everything, except he didn't have iDrive, which is probably a good thing for him. But I like those roof racks, man. I think I might get a set of those roof racks. I didn't know how they were gonna look on an E90 with this color. But yeah, it's got me thinking about roof racks, especially like when I gotta start like bringing gear all over the place. I want to throw a bunch of army crap in my back seats, so yeah, roof racks might come in handy. But thank you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the rest of the video. Of course, if you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. And check me out later.